Ron is with us in St. Louis. Hey, Ron, welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
DR, good afternoon. How the heck are you?
Better than I deserve, sir. How are you?
Well, I'm better than I deserve, probably. Okay, so I'm a recent graduate at FPU last fall, and I've knocked out several debts. I'm on my last one, and it's got a serious negative connotation to it, and I hate that I have it there, and I want to talk to you about it, and I'm excited to hear what your plan of attack would be on it.
Okay.
So this is actually two debts that are combined. One was a medical, and one was for a car loan that got lumped together and got sent to a collection agency. An attorney handles this now. It's okay. So I don't know if he works law and then he does collection agency on the side or what. But okay, so this thing was.
How did they get lumped together? A car loan and a medical.
Well, I don't exactly know. I know that it went to one collection agency. They were handling both of them, and then it got sent to another collection agency.
Okay, but they were from separate lenders. They weren't together, and they got combined. They're not combined. They're two separate accounts with one collection agency. Okay.
Right, but he has combined them both because I've asked. Because I paid enough to where I thought one of them would have been paid off, and they said, no, these are together. It's all just one total. So if I have time, I want to break down each one. So I have one question on the medical one. It was like $1,000 debt. And when I asked, and these are old. I mean, when you talk about having student loans sitting around as long as a pet, my first few debts that I paid off, one was a student loan from 2001, and one was from 1997.
Yeah. How old is this debt?
This debt is roughly 10 years old.
Okay, so he's bought the debt as a debt buyer is what's going on, or he's representing a debt buyer, and they have chosen to combine the debts. And so one was $1,000, and the other one was how much?
The other one was for a car that during my completely irresponsible financial days, I let the insurance lapse because I had the loan on it. The bank contacted me and said, if you don't put insurance on it, we will force place it on there for you.
Right.
Well, me being stupid, I said, okay, well, that's fine. I'll just keep making my payments, and they're going to tack the insurance on the end. Well, I don't know how much longer it was, but I got into a car accident, totaled the car, called the bank. They said, nope, you don't have any insurance on this car. I said, no, wait a minute. You told me you were going to force place it. Well, they backed out of that, and they stuck me with the remainder of the balance, which was about $9,000. So, so you have $10,000 in old bad debt. How much have you paid off? With the other debt, I paid off about $8,000 on the other debts. So this is my last debt.
This debt with this collector.
Right.
How much have you paid down on nothing? How much have you paid down on that $10,000 with this collector?
Here's the thing. I've made minimum payments over the past 10 years, not with any kind of religiousness, okay? So this thing was court judgment was entered for $11,000, and over the past 10 years, this thing has ballooned up. Even with minimum payments being paid, this thing has ballooned up almost to $17,000.
Okay. What do you have any money?
I have my $1,000 in the bank.
Okay, don't pay this guy another dime. Don't pay him another dime, and start saving money as fast as you can save money. This is the last one in your debt snowball, and I want you to save up $6,000 and call and offer it to him as a settlement in full.
I can't even get past the gatekeeper at his office.
It's okay. That's okay. Just call him and say, I have $6,000. When you want some money, call me. And hang up.
Well, what if they take me to court and garnish my wages now?
They could, but if you call them like every day and say, I have $6,000. When do you want some money? Call me, and hang up. Oh, by the way, I have $6,000. Have you heard the rumor? I've got $6,000. Do you want some money? Call me, and hang up. They eventually will call you, and you will get on the phone. But you're dealing with a collection. You're dealing with a debt buyer, and what they are is a machine. You're a widget in a factory. This is on a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 10 in your life. On a scale of 1 to 10 in their life, it doesn't even show up. They don't even care. This is like fingernail clippings. Okay? They don't give a rip. And so you just need to stay in their face, but you got to get some money first before this comes up. You need a settlement. If you don't settle this as a lump sum, it's never going to go away. You can pay $1,000 payments the rest of your life. They're going to keep adding crap to this. They just make this up as they go. These debt buyers are crooked as a dog's hind leg, man. They just make up crap. And so
I knew you were going to say something about saving money on the side, and what I was prepared to do is make my minimum payment and then keep stashing
No, don't make any payment. Don't make any payment. Stop making payments.
Okay.
And just say, I'm going to pay you. I'm going to settle with you in a lump sum, but you got to come up with like $6,000 really, really fast.
Well, I was thinking I was going to have to be more than that.
No, that'll settle it.
Like 9 or 10.
He probably paid a nickel on the dollar for that $10,000. He probably paid $500 for this. That's what he's got into it. Plus his man hours and his overhead and whatever else crap. But what do you make a year?
Well, I officiate some.
What do you make a year?
About 40.
Okay, cool. Just simple. Just save up. You need to work as fast as you can. Get on a tight budget like we teach. Have a big garage sale, and you need to scrap up $6,000 as fast as you possibly can. Because sometime in the next 120, 180 days, he's going to get pissed again and go back and do something. You're going to fall out of his little factory over there into the judge's lap again, and you need to have the money before then and start offering him about 25 or 30 cents on the dollar cash on the barrelhead. And you can settle this. Get it in writing, because you can tell these people are lying if their mouth's moving. I'm telling you, this is a filthy business you're dealing with. Filthy. But you're the guy who hadn't paid the bill either in 10 freaking years. So it's time to get with it and get this thing out of your life. But you can pay him minimum payments and mess around with this the rest of your life, and it'll never be gone. You need to settle it as a lump sum settlement and offer them $6,000. Eventually, in 10, 12 conversations, they eventually will take it. But you're just going to have to stand firm. This is what I have. This is all I have. My financial advisor told me not to give you any more payments, to give this as a lump sum. This is all I have. I'm sorry, I can't do anything else. My financial advisor told me, and because I just did, and so you're not lying. And just just stand your ground. You can keep adding to the lump sum if you want to as you keep saving money. But when you get it up $5,000 or $6,000, start making them an offer. You might start at $2,000, but just keep adding to it. But just make them cash lump sum offers and stop making them payments, because they've quadrupled this thing. They've added so much crap to it. Not just simple interest and not just late fees. They've added legal costs that aren't even there. They've added all kinds of stuff to this. It's an unscrupulous business, believe me. And they're just hoping to get something out of you. And you owe them something. So this will settle it. Get it in writing, or don't give them any money. And don't give them electronic access to your checking account. This is the Dave Ramsey Show. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.